And I got to tell you, if you have a business you love, you have to have it personality driven. Do not just say, well, some business coach told me I should have this brand, or I should call myself this, or I should say that. Do not. If it does not fit your soul, do not allow yourself to be put into that box. So symptoms, your market doesn't connect with you. They don't know what the heck you do. Or you're, like for me, I was just marketing one slice of what I did. I was starting out just going, oh, I'm a marketer. Yeah, that's what I am. I was hiding the fact that in addition to being a marketer, I'm like a crazy, deep, spiritual, transformational change agent healer as well. I wasn't putting that out because I was afraid to. The market's not connecting with you. And the worst part is that you might be attracting the wrong client. The wrong client. You have marketing. Let's say you're really analytical and logical and practical and grounded, and yet some business coach tells you, oh, you know, you should have a lotus flower, and you should say you're a law of attraction coach, and you should, your market's going to come to you and go, like, what? What? So anyway, it's really critical that you put yourself who you are. Now, most people are afraid of this, so I always push people. This is one of my most fun. Feels like blank canvas to me with my clients, to be able to say, let's get you out there. Let's come on, show that. So, okay, Meredith, is she here yet? I know she's here. Let me see if her sound is here. I see you, Meredith. Hi, darling.
We've got you turned up on our side. Can you hear me?
There she is. Hey. Hey, Meredith.
Okay, awesome.
Hi, Meredith.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Hello, love.
How are you?
So my beloved clients, Meredith has been in my mastermind group, and I have to say, Meredith came to my Money Mindset Rejuvenation Retreat. I'm going to tell on here.
Yes.
Meredith came to my Money Mindset Rejuvenation Retreat last October, and this girl is like a crazy dancing queen. This woman has so much like soul and mojo and fun, and I'm like, I thought you just were a marketer. What the hell? Why are you showing that? And so I just want to, you know, you're one of the top marketers that I know. You're so talented, and I want to hear from you. Where are you at with personality marketing? Because I know you do that with your clients, and you're working on it in yourself, getting your own personality out. So I want to hear your take on it.
Well, I mean, I think that it's the only way you can actually be successful, because there are so many people out there, right? And you resonate with the people you resonate with, and the only way for you to find the people who you attract is for you to put your personality out there almost 110%, so people can see it and know it, you know, and come to it, because otherwise you're just another, you know, I mean, I provide e-commerce software and online marketing consulting. There are 1,000 people who do that, but nobody does it like I do it, you know, and so that's how you stand out and get your people and your clients, because if you go after everybody, then you're not attracting the right people, and the resonance won't be there, and you won't be able to help people. And that's what makes the internet so great, is that you can work with your exact people who need exactly what you have to offer.
So has it been hard for you at all? Because I still think you could put even more of you out there, and I know I'm pushing you a little bit in that area.
Yeah.
What's been some of your challenges, and if you were even more self-expressed, what would you put out there? 2 questions.
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I guess, like, my challenge is you get so into the cookie cutter that you just want to follow that system and follow that outline, right? So it's like, I better follow the outline, and all my blog posts better be 5 tips to blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. And it gets really easy to do and, like, almost lazy. So you get lazy about it, right? And you're just like, okay, if I put this up and do this and check this box and do that, it will all work amazingly well. So that's one part of it. And then the other part of it is that, you know, for me being more expressive, it's just I am sort of a fun and energetic person, and I don't think that comes across, because right now I'm selling software mostly, so it's kind of tricky, you know, and my personality is not infused in the software, so it's getting the wraparound and the value add, right, and getting my personality in there more. So people can play, you know, with the light and happy person instead of like the guy who's going to make you more money by following his sequence.
The crazy tech guy.
Yeah,
awesome.
That guy.
That's so great. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to hear more from you in a minute, but I want to bring Jess Webb on. So, Michelle, can you open up Jess's camera? Hi, my dear. We're going to get you in a second. So, There's
Hi.
Jeff. Hey.
Hey!
Hey. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out and waiting in the green room and dealing with all the technology. So this is Jess Webb, and Jess and I met. A colleague introduced us, and I invited Jess for this portion because, number one, Jess does this. She helps people with visual branding and websites and marketing. But Jess, you have the greatest transformation story. Like you've gone from kind of the shy, maybe nerdy web designer to this like goddess, self-expressed, doing videos. So talk about your journey to putting your personality in marketing and the results you've gotten. Like, you're such a great testimony for that one. I would love to hear that story.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been quite the amazing journey. Like you already mentioned, yeah, I was very shy, very quiet, very, just felt very awkward kind of being around people and putting myself out there. And it was quite a powerful transformation for me to really learn how to kind of step up and get visible and kind of work through my fears and beliefs and stuff that I had around it that had been holding me back, and just kind of go for it anyway. And the biggest thing that really helped me with that visibility and just kind of putting myself out there was actually doing professional photo shoots and getting in front of the camera and getting into my body and feeling good and having fun with it and realizing that, oh my gosh, getting visible isn't really all that scary. It's actually pretty fun. So it was amazing. And those photos have since really helped me with my marketing. And every time I look at them, I'm just kind of like blown away by how amazing I am and the transformation that I've gone through. And the results have been awesome too. I really feel like I am in my business. I am in my marketing. My website and my marketing really is reflecting me. So when I see it, or when I'm sending someone to my website, or I'm putting my marketing message out there, I feel really good about it. I feel really confident about how I'm showing up. And it makes the whole process way more fun. Like, I just have more fun in business and marketing and all of that now because I'm in there, because it's so authentic to who I am. And it feels like it's really part of my mission, my purpose here on the planet as well. So it's been phenomenal.
That's awesome. And I imagine you have made more money, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. A lot more money. Yeah, I went from making low 5 figures in a year to last year I brought in just over 60,000, and this year I'm going for 6 figures, 100,000. So it's been, yeah, been multiplying year after year.
Nice. And you know, we all do it differently. You do the visual, you know, the websites, the graphics, the branding, and all that kind of stuff. Right. Meredith, the marketing and their systems and all that, and I do the inner world. What would you, and I want to hear from both of you, because so many clients are saying things to me like, but I'd be afraid to show people that, or what if they know this about me, or like, how do you get your clients, because the work we do as marketers is to pull out the in our people. So how would you answer that? So Meredith, why don't you start? How do you get people to say, come on, you can do it? And then Jess, I want to hear from you.
Well, I mean, I think that at the basic level, right, you want to build a relationship with people because the internet is so big and you're doing business with people that you don't necessarily know, right? So it's almost a trust factor. You want to create trust, and the way you create trust is by letting people get to know you. And if people don't get to know anything bad about you, like if all you ever post on Facebook is all how lovely your life is and how wonderful everything is, then they don't get to know you. And so then they don't trust that you can help them solve their problems because they don't think you have any problems and that you've never solved a problem in your life. And they know deep down inside that you're being really fake because, of course, everybody does. So I think being real and honest and genuine and sort of laying it on the line with people and sort of letting your personality out is really critical.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, so there's, I know for me, you know, we had massive technology issues, and instead of people going, well, what, Teresa's an asshole, actually they're saying, oh, Teresa, you did great, yay, you're real. Like, so, you know, it's like turning lemonades Wait, lemon into lemonade. So you're saying it's be okay to reveal more of your maybe vulnerabilities or things that
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah, where you've tried and failed and how you've solved that same problem for yourself.
Yeah. Awesome. Jess, what about you? How do you, because you make people be on a website, you get them out there, and so how do you coach people? Give maybe your top 3 tips to have people put their personality in their marketing. What do you do with your people, Jess?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing that came to mind around this is I always go back to, you're here on the planet for a purpose, for a mission, and there are people out there that need what you have to offer and are the perfect match to work with you. But if you're not putting you out there authentically, who you really are, they're not going to be able to match up with you. They're not going to be able to align with you because you're not being you. You're not being that person that is uniquely gifted to help them.
Right.
So putting yourself out there, really being authentic, helps you to attract those people who are the perfect fit for you. And then another piece to it too is when you're not being authentic, when you're not really putting all of you out there, you feel it too. And you'll feel it, with a lack of confidence or just feeling like how you're showing up just isn't authentic, and it makes it harder to actually show up because it doesn't feel good. Whereas when you really show up as yourself, authentic, putting all of you out there, even though it might be a little scary at first, in the end, it really feels awesome. And it really makes you feel more confident and excited about putting yourself out there because you know that you're really showing up as who you really are. So those are kind of the key things that come to mind for me around that.
Yeah, that's great. I think we had the economic kind of downturn, and what I know happened is a lot of people pulled back on their marketing. And what I really believe, and I am a living proof of that, is the ones that not only did more marketing and did standout market-based marketing, those are the people that stuck it out and are successful. And so I want to give a great little story, and you guys will appreciate this. There was a woman, she's a home stager in Canada. Her name is Jennifer. And so she was taking one of my courses, and so she was having a one-on-one session with me and said, okay, I need you to help me design a postcard because I'm going to use this postcard and send it out. And I said, okay, that's cool, but where are we sending them? Oh, to your website? Well, I got to look at your website. I got to see where you are, Jennifer, because that's what I do, So I looked at bio, and it was the typical, wah, 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 wah. Meaning, Jennifer is a such and such third person, all her credentials, it's literally wah, wah, wah. So, and part of it, and I know you guys do this too, I use my intuition. And so I said, Jennifer, isn't there some story, like when you were in kindergarten, because she was, organizing home staging, you're a designer. I said, is there some story where you were like you were organizing everything, or like starting when you were 5? She said, that's so funny you asked, because when I was in first grade, actually, I marched into the kindergartner's class, and I yelled at them all because their shoes were not organized, and I organized all their shoes. I said, that's the story that you put on your About page, and if you have a little kindergarten picture, that would be even better yet. So she did it. She reported back. Because of that the postcard drove them to her About page. She got 3 clients and more calls than she ever had. She said people were saying, oh my God, because you had that little cute, adorable picture of you in kindergarten, I decided to call you. See, personality is the thing that's going to make people say, there's 100 designers in the room. There's 100 web designers. There's 100 business coaches. What are you? If you do not have your personality in the mix, you are going to be missing out. So I love that story, and I know you all do the same thing. So, Michelle, in terms of time, do we have any more questions, or should I? Where are we at with time? Meredith, do you want to say anything else about that? Because you're on the screen now. So anything else you want to say?
Before we go to giveaway? Well, no. I mean, again, the more people can get to know you, I mean, that's one of the things that I do with people. The first thing is figure out, okay, so who is your person? Can you picture them in your head, right? And then what story you have to tell them about yourself to develop that relationship. So, yeah.
Sweet. Okay.